Okay, today we're going to be working on solving one-step inequalities, which are only focusing on addition or subtraction. So as a reminder, these are our inequality symbols. This first one means less than. This next one means greater than. The next one is less than or equal to. And the last one is greater than or equal to. So it's going to be really important that you remember what these symbols mean for what we're about to do. We are going to be solving these inequalities, and when we solve them, we're solving it just like what we do with the equations. So if I look at part A, it says x minus 4. Instead of minus 4, we're going to add 4 to both sides because that's the opposite. So I get x is greater than negative 2 plus 4 is 2. So this is our solution, our answer, but we're going to put this on a number line. The reason is because x doesn't equal 2. X is anything that is greater than 2, so anything that's bigger than 2. So I put some information in this box over here. If you have just plain less than or plain greater than, you have an open circle like this. If you have an equal to part underneath, so like these two symbols, we're going to close in our circle. So I have a dot on 2, I know that. So if I look at my symbol, there's no equal to part underneath, so it's an open circle on 2. Since I want numbers that are greater than 2, I'm going to shade where numbers are greater than 2, so this side, because 3, 4, and 5 are all greater than 2. Now there's a trick to this. As long as your variable is written first, you can draw a line through your symbol that creates an arrow. The arrow points to the right, so we shade to the right. So write this down. Always put the variable, so the variable is written first. It will make things easier for you. So always put the variable first. So again, this open circle, this tells us that 2, it is the number we got, but 2 won't be included in our answer choices because 2 is not greater than 2. So this open circle means 2 is not actually included. If we had closed it in, it would mean that 2 was included. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. So next page. So for part B, we're still solving these the same way. Instead of plus 3, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Get m is less than 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So going back to the previous page, this is going to be an open circle on negative 1 because it doesn't have the little line underneath. And I want numbers that are less than negative 1, so shade where numbers are less than. Part C is the hardest one we're going to do. Instead of minus 4, we're going to add 4 to both sides. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. Now the problem is I don't have the variable written first. So when you write the variable first, I have my r. Notice this symbol is opening up to the r, so we want it to open up to the r again. So when you change the problem so the variable is written first, you'll actually flip your sign around. So instead of opening up to the right, it opens up to the left. So this is going to be a closed circle on negative 3 because it has that line under it. And I want numbers that are greater than negative 3, so we're going to shade where it's greater. Okay. And we have 2 more problems. Part D, instead of plus 17, I'm going to subtract 17 from both sides. To get G is greater than or equal to 14 minus 17 is negative 3. So that is a closed circle on negative 3 going to the right because I want numbers greater than negative 3. Last one, part F. A lot of people in class try to get rid of the negative 4, but remember we're trying to get n by itself, so get rid of this negative 5. The opposite of negative 5 is plus 5 on both sides. We get n greater than or equal to negative 4 plus 5 is 1. So we have a closed circle on 1 going to the right. Okay, so I know I went through that kind of quickly. If you have any questions, please let me know.